Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel presents. Good morning, good day, good evening to whoever is watching this episode of Stardew Valley 1.4 here on Not Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host Max. Well, today we have Friday the 19th. Kind of starting to think I will never actually have Friday the 13th here, but nonetheless. Today what I need to do is give a gift to Demetrius and do a couple of chores around the house. So hopefully you guys will stick around and watch me do a bunch of chores around my farm. So let's take a look at how's it looking outside. Beautiful. Mixed seeds are done, which is great. Now, in case I don't want to be utilizing the common mushrooms or the blueberries for energy source, I highly recommend the use of the spiceberry. The grapes I would really love to keep for the purpose of turning them into the grape starter, and that will fulfill a important role at least until I will be able to roll into stuff like the mass harvest of pumpkins, cauliflowers, rhubarbs, melons, or whatever that I will use for artisanal purposes. So right now I only possess, I believe, one gold star quality melon, and I still need to finish off the quality bundle. And also I kind of need a melon for the summer crop bundle, so that would be also something that I should work towards. Now overall, I'm so far gathering just few corn here, which is perfectly fine, but the corn I will try to put into the seed maker as well. That is unless I will not be able to make more corn till the end of the fall season. And I want to have some corn in my inventory just due to the fact that I will require it for the purpose of creating the lucky lunches. And well, we all know by now, or at least we should know since I keep talking about it constantly, that, well, you kind of require corn for tortillas in order to make the lucky lunches. So, yay. Okay, now how about I go water all of the stuff, and I will talk to you afterwards when we go visit Demetrius, okay? Okay, now the watering has been finally finished. The cool thing is that also one of the hops was transformed into the pale ale, and I have here a quest from Pam, so that potentially if I drop it off at her, or I give the pale ale to her, I will get a reward for fulfilling a quest. Now, I'm thinking actually I'm gonna make few more seeds here. Kind of am not happy that, well, All the grapes were utilized, but what can I do? I'm gonna get rid of the sweet peas just because I'm not a huge fan of them. What can I tell you? It's not that much of an amazing crop or forageable item because it has no added value for you as a player since it gives you 0 energy. I'm gonna at least eat some of these salmon berries. So what will be most likely on today's agenda? Well, I want to go drop off the pale ale at Pam's. I want to drop off a strawberry at Demetrius. And potentially I want to make my way deeper into these mines. And by doing so, I will be getting ever so close to the level 80 and below where gold starts to spawn. Plus today is a neutral day, at least I do think it is a neutral day. I wasn't paying attention when the TV was playing. You know, I just usually turn it on so that I have some sort of noise in the background while I do stuff. Not sure if any of you do the same thing. Other than that, I'm not a huge TV guy. Okay, let's dispose of some of these things. Able to put away this, this, and this. I'm gonna take one of these just so that I have it prepared for Demetrius. This will go into the ocean, this goes here, this can be used in the mines. So let's go and see the birthday boy and Pam. Unfortunately, since the bus is not yet fixed, I do not have the insurance that she will be standing here every day by the bus. I will have to go and find her. So hopefully she's not hiding somewhere. I think usually she hangs around either inside of her caravan or in the Joja Mart before the bus is fixed. I'm not sure right now, but she's definitely not home. And, well, I'm not sure if she can be already at Gus's place. No. Okay, then I'm gonna take a look at the Joja Mart. Just to make sure it's really his birthday. And yes, I know, I'm not having that much of a massive crop. But the reason why I don't want to expand more into the crop yet is specifically due to the fact why am I going into the mines when I need to go find Pam. Is specifically just due to the fact that I want to get my hands on the quality sprinklers. That will make my job and my walkthrough that much easier. Alrighty then. I was right. She's here. And I just gave a person inside of a store an alcoholic beverage. I'm not sure what's the policy on that, but I'm pretty damn sure if I would try that in real life, I would get kicked out of any of the stores. Okay, 2:20. We still have time, and since I'm down here and I have free inventory, I'm gonna go drop off the crab pots by the pier. Ooh, lobster. Awesome. It's awesome just due to the fact that even if I would not come across Elliot here, I would be at least able to sell it. But, oh well. I'm trying to make friends here so that I have some sort of cutscenes from interaction with the NPCs. So, hope you guys are enjoying it. Let's get some bait. I'm purchasing bait right now because I might have some bug meat back at the farm. But right now, since I do not have the recipe for the bait machine, I kind of am reliant on either turning bug meat into bait or purchasing it. And, well, I kind of have some money right now. And I'm starting to save up for the fall season, where I will want to go into pumpkins and cranberries. Of course, I will do the eggplants and all the other seasonal crops. It's just primarily I want to utilize or plant the crops that I know have the biggest added value once turned into the artisanal item. Okay, so my inventory is quite empty, which is great. 1 strawberry for Demetrius. It's kind of good that both Demetrius and Maru like strawberries, or love strawberries. Let's see, what's the result? Yep, 3 hearts. Wonderful. So now when we come across Demetrius in some specific conditions, we might get a cutscene. Kind of regretting not taking 1 more strawberry here since Maru is over there, and I usually... Yeah, Maru is not my favorite, so I usually don't give her that many things. So hopefully I will improve during this playthrough, and I will improve upon my mistakes. Let's get a fish or 2, because I cannot guarantee what will be inside of the mines. Sure, I have enough salmon berries for energy recovery and some health recovery, but in case I would not come across at least some sort of mineral, I would prefer to have something to put into the collection box, since I did not go into the coop today to pick up the eggs. But once again, eggs are more convenient for a player compared to milk before you get your hands on the harvesting machine, which just basically picks up all the milk, all the eggs, all the wool, and all the other stuff which the animals produce. And remember, in 1.3, the harvester, or what's it called, was only working in the barn. You were unable to use it properly in any other building such as coop. So right now, actually, you are able to save up time by not having to milk every cow or pick up every egg, but I suggest you wait on actually picking up the collector, just due to the fact that everyday interacting with the animals increases their overall relationship with you. And because they have more hearts, they will produce better quality things, or even large milk or something like this, which you will require for the bundles or higher quality artisanal items once you start to create those. Okay, we are actually making a fast way down the mines. I'm hoping one of you will drop at least a piece of coal. I'm not that optimistic and think that I will get my hands on coffee bean, but you never know. Okay, actually managed to pull 3 coal out of that, so that's cool. But not happy about this ghost now bothering me here, because clearing out these rocks will now be an issue, especially if even the slimes will try to slow me down. So overall, the harvest of the melons will happen quite late. What I could have done actually to prevent getting the melons on like the 27th was to pick up some speed grow and utilize that. But remember, I went for the quality. That is why I actually put the fertilizer underneath the melons, because I still require 4 additional gold star quality melons for the quality bundle. God damn it, you are so annoying. I really hope you're gonna at least drop something or not bother me that much. These levels are really hard to find the ladder at, and I don't want to kind of just drop down the cherry bomb which I have on any random spot. I would rather put it on some high concentration of rocks to ensure that at least I will have the potential to grab few resources. That is, in case the ladder will not manifest in there. Okay, you are really annoying. I really hope I'm gonna get to the lower levels and finally get my hands on the obsidian edge, because putting up with this is just annoying. And it's also starting to get super late, so I cannot stay here super late as well, just due to the fact that I will need to go into the mushroom cave and pick up my harvest. I really hate to miss out on a day's harvest of mushrooms, just because it's certain amount of income you can rely upon every day. And yes, I did the comparison with the bat cave, and in my eyes, the mushrooms are more profitable for you, despite the fact that they do not have the added value when it comes to the bundles in the community center. There are only so many of these mushrooms that you can put inside of the community center, compared to the fruits which you can use for the artisanal bundle, which are much harder to come by, especially if you, for example, think about certain crops or certain fruits like apples, which you will require even for Marnie's bundle. And usually the 3 apples is the biggest issue for me to get my hands on. Okay, this is just starting to be ridiculous. We were making such a great progress, and now I'm stuck in this hellhole. And now we're gonna get swarmed. Awesome. This is like the worst combination of everything. At least I got rid of the damn ghost. And I'm starting to take some serious damage here, which is also worrying me. Because the salmon berries can only take me that far in HP recovery. And oh my god, oh my god. What is going on? I really don't wanna... Yeah, I have to ditch this. Now I'm gonna get slowed down. Now I'm gonna get attacked. Now I don't remember where exactly is the ladder. And now I really think I will not manage to go into the damn mushroom cave. God damn. They take some serious beating in here. That freaking ghost was annoying as heck, and the level just did not want to give me a goddamn ladder to get lower. And I usually never utilize the construction of these staircases to get deeper into the mines. That is the regular mines. The Skull Cavern, of course, there's no debate about that. But the use of staircases in the regular mines, I don't advise you to do that. Specifically due to the fact that usually it's better for you to utilize this for the purpose of getting your hands. Yes, I know I'm gonna probably fall unconscious outside here, but I really want to get my hands on these goddamn mushrooms. So that's gonna be an amazing start of the next day. Well, maybe I will actually make it inside, who knows. The game manages to surprise me from time to time. Ah! Holy moly, I actually managed to pull it off. Okay then. So overall, not the best results. Most money was made by the mixed seeds. But I will definitely need to get deeper inside of the mines, and I'm kind of struggling on the 65 to 70 level. It really stinks, and today is another neutral day. And we got finally our first harvest of coffee. Finally! Okay, and we just got a recipe from Demetrius, thanks to not forgetting his birthday, and that is for the fried mushrooms. And now Demetrius also wants a melon from my farm. Oh, he's gonna have to wait for that. Yeah, I'm taking a look at the amount of resources I managed to pull off from the run at the mines, and I'm not that impressed, honestly. I am, however, able to smelt at least one copper bar. So how about I smelt also an iron bar? And yes, I did not utilize the cherry bomb, but I did not see a good placement for it, so yeah, I kind of kept it to myself. Now, since today is another day, and I don't know why I keep Gold Star Sweet Pea in here, or in this chest specifically, I'm gonna go sell that. I'm gonna drop these two off. Still have enough of salmon berries. But what I want to take a look at is the current state of the cows. Are they still babies? They are still babies. Let's just interact with the animals. Pick up some of the eggs. Why do I have 5 and not more in here? I don't think I picked up my eggs the previous day, so what's going on? Okay, so we're gonna turn this into the mayonnaise. Copper bar can go over there. Potentially I can utilize this for upgrade of the trash can. So whenever I will actually insert anything inside or throw it out, I will get a percentage of the money back. And yes, upgrade for trash can is one of the newly added content for the 1.4 version of Stardew Valley, and you can go all the way up to the iridium quality trash can. So once again, you go copper, you go iron, you go gold, you go iridium, and each time you upgrade the trash can, the percentage of refund for the item placed inside is increased. So it's actually a good thing that you go for the upgrade. Now I am going to drop off all of this in here. The cows are still not fully grown, so the milk pail will have to wait till now, which is actually good. At least it's gonna give me some time to produce this. But yeah, once again, I need to water everything, so I'll talk to you guys after. We can go still to the beach, check on the crab pots, and afterwards most likely go into the mines. So once again, a neutral day. I would prefer a more lucky day, but hopefully if I will go earlier into the mines, since today is nobody's birthday, I will not have to spend most of the day walking around chasing after Pam, trying to give her pale ale since she's not standing by the bus stop as of yet. Also, would it be more fun if Pam would have a day off once she returns to her work as a driver once you fix the bus? Like, for example, if Pierre is closed on Wednesday, what if Pam would be closed on, I don't know, Tuesday or Monday or Friday? You know, mix it up a bit. Or is that too annoying, and usually people are used to the fact that once they are set at their farm and they just want to grind through the skull caverns, it would be inconvenient to actually lose one day of Pam driving them to the oasis. I mean, I don't know. It would be a fun thing. But, I mean, usually if I go into the oasis later on in any of my playthroughs, it's just to get from Sandy ton of seeds. So the overall purpose of my travel there is specifically to spend lots of money. Especially if we were talking something like the starfruit. And starfruit is expensive as heck. I mean, it's what, like 400 for one strawberry seed? For one starfruit seed. Sorry for that. Was I supposed to actually shut up during this watering and just edit this whole segment out? Maybe I should really shut up and just finish off here, and I will talk to you guys after. Okay, and I am back. So what do we want to do today? It's already 12. Which means I really need to hurry up into the mines. Animals have been taken care of, crops have been watered, it's a neutral day. Still have to wait for the melons. Hopefully I will have 4 gold star quality ones in there. And some base quality ones as well, as some of them will be turned into an artisanal item. One of them needs to be dropped off at Demetrius's for some scientific purposes, for research, and yeah, I need some melons. But usually year 2 I go super crazy into starfruit and not the melons themselves. Okay, attempt number 25 on getting into the lower level, and I swear to God this ghost is everywhere. I'm gonna try to ignore him as long as it's possible. Okay, actually gold nugget was just found. So that's something. Still am missing, I think, like 3 or who knows how many. Sure, I mean, I can go to see Clint and potentially have him crack open all the geodes which I currently have in my inventory. That can lead to few things. Either me filling in certain items into the museum, finally, Jesus, this took forever. Or B, just coming across a ton of ore which I then can use for smelting purposes. And remember, the Omni Geodes are amazing just due to the fact that you can come across even iridium before you go into the skull caverns. So, well, that is unless that has been changed. Of course, it's less likely you will come across the iridium ore inside of an Omni Geode, and usually it happens only after you've been to level, I don't know, AD 2 times in the Skull Cavern, and you have like, what, 40 or 80 Omni Geodes on yourself? But then again, you kind of need the money to also be able to let Clint break apart all those geodes, because each of them will cost you 25 gold. And if you add that up, eventually it does create a big amount of money that you can use for example, basic upgrade or anything else. And yes, we came across another diamond node. And that is amazing in case I will want to make another fish pond and put another sturgeon inside of it. Because sturgeons are weird that way, and usually the first item which they require is an actual diamond. Don't ask me why. I did not program this. It's a funny thing and a funny request from a fish, but what can I do? Okay, we actually came across some copper here. This is awesome. So what I'm gonna do here is pick up all of these notes. Hopefully I'm gonna actually manage to get to the level 670. Okay, we are actually gonna make it. Finally. This took like forever. kind of do not regret not going to the beach before this. Ooh, there's even some jade. Okay, this will do, this will do. I want to take this, and I actually want to take even this iron over here. Now, usually I would not bother wasting my time staying in a level where I even see certain nodes manifest themselves, but it's still the start of the game. Therefore, I still require any resources that I come across. Now we are finally reaching the levels where the skeletons are appearing, and holy futsicle, take a look at this. That is so much copper. And this is a freaking neutral day. Just really don't want to get hit by the skeletons' long distance attack when it takes a piece of a bone and throws it at you. And it can actually throw it even through the rocks, so despite you not being able to reach the skeleton, it can still hurt you. So kind of be careful, especially if you're walking around with those last 5 HPs in the mines, hoping to get that one more node, trying to hide behind a piece of rock. It will not save you. Okay, for a neutral day, I'm actually surprised. I'm coming across some serious amount of useful materials here. What happened previous day? Okay, you wanna see what I was talking about? Let's see if I can get him to attack me. You see? He actually can't throw it through the damn rocks. So I'm not making this up this time. Guess you would actually have to watch the other episodes to know what I tend to make up when I do these episodes. And boy, is there a ton of incorrect information, which I then in the editing tried to correct by adding in all the files and all the snapshots from the wiki page. But this was kind of fun when 1.4 actually came out and the wiki page did not have all the information for all the newly added content. In one of my previous episodes, I have been complaining about the state of the tea and how disappointed I am in the fact that the tea bush only produces the tea leaves on the last week, and it's still affected even despite you planting it inside of the greenhouse. Another thing which I complained about was the fact that some of the recipes and things which have been added are not for me properly utilized, or there is better potential for them. Okay, wow, this is more action than I asked for. It would be nice if you can drop a ladder once you die. It's a shame that actually only by killing the pepper rexes in the skull caverns you get pieces of bone, and by killing these skulls you actually do not get a single piece of bone. I mean, it would be nice if you can, for example, turn the bones into like a bone dust or something and be able to utilize that as some sort of fertilizer or some sort of ingredient for crafting. Now that we think about, for example, Emily's sewing machine, you usually have to mix in all sorts of things and ingredients in order to get certain types of clothes. So potentially by actually putting in the bone dust, you would have a white t-shirt or something like this. Or for example, like a piece of cloth, which would work perfectly for the fall season event where they have the spooky house and the labyrinth placed inside of the town. That would be kind of funny. Kind of allow you to maybe go trick or treat. And I know I'm too old for it and I never experienced it in real life, but I mean, going to other people's home and getting candy from them for dressing up in funny costume. That seems kind of fun. Okay, I actually see another diamond note. Wow! That's 2 on a neutral day. And we're not even that deep in the mines. I really hope I'm gonna get to the level 75. Really would hate to do this all over again. Okay, 75 it is. Now I am however gonna leave now, and I'm gonna see if I can make it to the beach. I would really like to take a look at my crab pots. I do have enough bait, and the reason why I want to take a look at the crab pods is specifically due to the fact that now in 1.4, especially if you put your crab pots in the fresh water, if you get your hands on snails, they are a great gift for Vincent. So if you were struggling before to befriend him, you can keep giving him snails from the crab pots. And because snails are the lesser value shellfish or crustacean which you can come across while interacting with them, well, it's more likely you will come across it in your crab pot compared to the more rare things like the crayfish or any of the other stuff. Okay, now did we manage to pull some sort of trash out of these? Okay, at least one broken CD. That is great because that is equal to a refined quartz, and I just quickly wanna take a look here. Nothing forageable, and I'm gonna try to run home, go into the mushroom cave, pick up the mushrooms, drop off everything, and see if I can manage to pull it off and not collapse in front of my home. That would be just totally annoying, but it's getting super late, so fingers crossed, because I have quite the distance to traverse. And yeah, this is gonna be a tough one. Anyhow, I'm gonna have to end the episode soon, so I hope you guys did enjoy what you saw. In case you want to see more for Stardew Valley or any of the other titles which I cover here on the channel, I always leave a link in the description of the video. So if you go and click on that, it will lead you directly to the channel where you will be able to check out more of the content which has been so far covered by me. And remember that I publish videos 5 days a week, so you will have always something to watch in case you would consider maybe subscribing or liking the video. So yeah, I'm gonna say my goodbyes now. It's been fun to hang around with you, and hopefully I will see you at the next one. Bye bye.